Computer. Okay, welcome to our meeting today, folks. We're going to go ahead and start with a video, and I'm going to do this correctly this time. So do this, and we're going to go to here.
Hi, my name is Megan Lynch. I want to welcome you to our very powerful business community. The company I'm going to talk about today is a company called Tradera, but first and foremost, I want to give a really quick disclaimer. Every effort will be made to accurately represent our product, our service, and our potential. Trading is risky, and past profits do not predict future gains. Now, what we're going to talk about today is the secrets of the wealthy. Wealth creation is pretty simple. You want to put your money to work for you, compound your profits, and repeat very simple strategies while building a financial portfolio that definitely includes residual income. Not only that, you want to look for opportunities that have a low startup cost but high return, and you want to be the boss, so you're going to have to take calculated risk. Now, the company that we're going to talk about is a company by the name of Tradera. In this very short webinar, I want you to understand that this company is brand new. It was founded in 2019. It's based in the United States, and it is a financial services platform, and it's completely debt-free. Now, the amazing thing is that the gentlemen who started this company are actually traders, and they really wanted to see people win. Cody Sell and Eastman Harris out of Texas wanted to see people win, and they wanted to teach simple ways to replace an average person's income for a very low cost in the financial industry of Forex. Now, the two powerful industries that we're going to look at is actually the Forex market. Forex education and trading is the product, and we also focus on active and passive income. Network marketing and affiliate marketing is one of the strongest ways to build solid teams. Now, let's look at the Forex market. Forex is actually currency exchange. It's one of the largest markets in the world. And a lot of people ask, why Forex at this time? Well, because we have our cell phones, the Forex market is one of the most accessible markets, and it's a $5 to $6 trillion a day market, trumping the stock market by trillions. Now, we make money daily, 24 hours a day, 5 days a week, and Forex is all over the world. And I want you to understand that because you have your cell phones or internet connection, you can access money from all over the world. Now, our basic focus is to teach you when to buy in the market, when to sell in the market, and when to do nothing. So the services that Tradera offers are very, very simple. Trading education, trade alerts, live sessions, market forecasts. We have a 2-week syllabus, small study groups, a 20 pip and dip strategy, and a very, very strong trading community. So let's look at these individually. Our trading education is 100% online, so you can access it from your cell phone. We have education from basic to advanced strategies and a step-by-step process that you can follow. We also have a 2-week syllabus that's designed to get you in the market quickly. Now, what I absolutely love is the copy-paste, earn while you learn trading alerts. These alerts come to your cell phone. They tell you your stop loss, your entry. They're going to tell you your take profit, everything that you need to do to be able to be profitable in the market following successful traders. Now, for those of you who truly want to learn, every Sunday through Thursday at 8 p.m., we conduct live webinars. You can ask questions, and if you can't make those calls, they're recorded, and you can click and play right from your back office. Now, for those of you who are watching the market, every single week, we post market forecast. We have small groups where you can actually learn how to trade with other either beginning traders or advanced traders as well. Our small groups allow you to really master the skill set of trading, and it's led by professionals. Also, learn how to compound your money like the banks. The 20 pip and dip strategy will allow you to learn how to make small profits and compound them over time. Now, our trading community is so successful that you can look at other companies and understand why so many people are joining Tradera. Now, the biggest reason why people are joining Tradera, other than our products, is the fact that you have nothing to lose and everything to gain. You can get started as a student or a client for just $99 every 4 weeks. You get access to all of our amazing services. Not to mention, if you want to become free, we'll help you sign up your first 3 people, and then you get your education for free. After your first 3, if you would like to make an income, you can actually pay $15 only every 4 weeks. And now you can build a business, earn residual income, and refer others and upgrade when you're profitable. Once you hit your very first rank, you'll go back to paying your $114 a month. But I want you to understand how powerful our compensation plan is. Once you sign up your first 3 people, you can take that all the way up to $100,000 a month. You only need 3 active people. So if you sign up more people, you're welcome to give those people away, because it doesn't benefit you to keep any more than 3 people. Now, you may want to have a 4th person just in case someone's card doesn't work, because our compensation plan is so very powerful that you do not want to miss any income over here. You can become free all the way up to $100,000 a month, and we pay weekly. Every single week we pay. So our first goal is to help you hit founder. We're going to help you, and when you get your first 3 people, you are free. After that, you want to pay your $15 a month and hit that very first rank. Very, very simple. You have a big leg. You need 4 people in that leg, 4 people in your leg 2, and only 2 people in your leg 3 for a total of 10 people. And now you've hit night at $500 a month. Some people are doing this as soon as quickly as in your first 20 or 30 minutes. Also, I want you to understand that if you want to continue to go up the ranks, you can hit Noble. Noble is 10 partners in your leg 1, 10 in your leg 2, 5 in your leg 3. Only 25 people in your organization, and we have a spillover and spill under strategy. So you can get paid off of people who you haven't personally sponsored. $1,000 a month. Hitting Bishop is 30, 30, 15, 75 people in your organization, $2,000 a month. Guys, this is phenomenal. When you hit Duke and Duchess, 250 people in your downline, 100, 150, you are now making $5,000 a month, and that takes you to Prince or Princess. 500 people in your downline, $10,000 a month. Quickly, you're going to move to King and Queen. 1,000 people in your downline, $20,000 a month paid out every single week. $5,000 a month is what you'll be making. And we have members who have already hit that in as little as 8 weeks.
All right, so let me stop sharing real quick. All right, guys, so we wanted to show that as basically the introduction of our presentation today, because it does cover some stuff, including a disclaimer. A couple things I want to cover real quick before I even start to show you things like in my back office. One of the questions I keep on getting like over and over and over again is, how do you give your money to Tradera to trade for you? And that's a funny question, because this is not a rev share or a site where you give your money to the website or a company for them to do anything with your money and then beg them for your money and hope that they don't fold when you're trying to get your money out. So what we're doing is we're actually trading on our own brokerage accounts, okay? And we're learning a lot about that as well. We found some great brokerages that we're really happy with. And the other thing, very, very clear also, I've had this question: what is an upgrade? How much is it? Okay, the $99 a month can't possibly be the whole price. You know, what happens in a couple months when you want to go to a higher level or get more education or whatever else? There is no secondary upgrade. There is no more expensive part. It's $99 a month. You only need to pay $15 a month once you're actually at a point where you actually can start making money. But that is a total cost, $99 a month. There is not a $200 level, a $500. There's no one-time 1,000, one-time. And we've all been a part of a company where we've seen the $5,000 upgrade package starting at $500, $1,500, $3,000. That's just not part of this program. That's one of the things that I really love about it a lot. I know other people on this call are very happy with that as well. They put a price point in that makes sense. It's affordable, and the value is through the roof. It is absolutely insane what you get for that money. I'm going to take you on a quick tour of the back office to show you a little bit about what I mean by that. Here we go. And I'm going to go here into my back office. Okay. So in your back office, you're going to see your information like your rank and what your progress is, where your members are from, okay? And you have an overview, and then you have all of these features here. So one of the features, and the most important feature for sure, hands down, is the education platform. Now we have a outline, a syllabus, if you want to call it, a 2-week syllabus that instructs us where we should be going to get our basis education of what we need to learn to understand how to be a successful trader, okay? That has been set up by our major coach of our team. She's a professional trader. She makes 6 figures, probably monthly trading. She's extremely good. She's retired herself, very young woman, very, very good teacher. But what we learn are things like support and resistance. Support and resistance. I'll give you an example of support and resistance. This is support and resistance, okay? These lines are lines that we learn what they mean, okay? This is a trend line. This broke a support or a resistance, and then it became support, right? Resistance being the ceiling, support being the floor. Anyway, that's probably the most important thing we're going to learn. Besides this, trend identification, price channels, market structure, price action, and basically what we're doing is we're getting the basis of how this works so that we understand when to take a trade and when not to take trades and how we become successful traders. The really good thing about this is at your speed. There is no required timing. It is your responsibility to train and do your training and watch your videos on your schedule. If you're a mom with kids, it doesn't matter when you can do this whenever you want. Basically, the training looks to be about an hour, hour and a half a day. If you follow it on a daily basis, some are a little less and some a little bit more. And then some people really, they attack it like crazy because they have time right now and they're going through the whole thing, instead of 2 weeks, they're going through it in a week. The next thing is, when you do get started doing your trading, we want you to set up a demo account. So you practice the actual process of placing a trade and then taking the trade profit and coming out of the trade, putting in your stop loss, things like this. And then once you feel very, very comfortable with that, doing a minimum of 100 trades on a demo account, then you can go ahead and feel free to open up an account with as little as $50 and get started trading with a small account. And most of us are on that level right now where we're trading on a small account. I know there's a few of us that will be planning on putting in a larger amount of money into an account because we have seen the vision, if you want to say this, we see the potential. We know that this could replace pretty much anyone's job. No matter what you do for a living right now, you could do this and basically replace your income or create a secondary income or create a retirement income. The other good thing about this is the education level is, it's so good, but you're going to get a basis on how you can trade other things, including cryptocurrencies, including stocks, including options, right? So this is, we're focused here on, Forex. Ironically, we also have cryptocurrencies, and there's also people that are trading things like oil and gold. And if you've seen what's happened with oil and gold lately, there's people in our group that made a ton of money when oil fell through the floor because we make money both ways, up or down. It doesn't matter. That's what's really great. Now, again, we were just in one section of the technical analysis. This is where you basically get your feet wet. And then we are now exploring, some of us, in the new section of Forex. And this is where we're getting into things like styles of traders, because there are people that will be a trader that basically trades for, very short periods of time, are looking for smaller movements and will gain their profits in a small amount of time. And then there's people that are looking for longer trades that maybe would be in a trade for 3 or 4 days. Basically, you're going to get all this knowledge. And what's good about this is that no one's telling you what to do, but she's giving you all the tools you'll need to find out where you're comfortable so that you can do it yourself. All right. The other thing, like I said, we do have trade alerts. I showed this to someone the other day. They absolutely flipped out when they saw this. They said, that's not possible, 21,578 pip count. Yes, it is possible. Win-loss ratio, it's about a 2-to-1, which is very good. If you think about this, it's 66% positive, 33% loss. Point is how did you put your stop loss? The stop loss is controllable by you. A lot of people are doing a 2-to-1 stop loss. So that technically tells you if you're just basically get good, you're going to gain money, right? And then there's people that are absolutely, they're superstars. They come into this business, it's like a secondary nature for them. They're extremely good at it, and they become, they're going to flip an account into a really big amount in a very quick amount of time. Now, there's other people that go, look, I'm happy if I can make 10 to 20% a month on an account. Some of us are going, well, I'd like to make 10 to 20% a week on an account. And then there's people that are going to want to make 10 to 20% a day on an account. Point is, all of those are achievable with the training that we have here. The other thing I'd like to talk about is really our team. Well, let me go back to one more thing. Live training sessions. This is a nightly training where basically what happens is we have a man named Derek Conway, and he marks up the charts, the actual charts, like a live chart, okay? Marks up the charts like I did here, all right? And what he does is he marks them up, so shows you supports and resistance, and he tells you what can happen, what can happen, what can happen, so you can have an idea of what's going to happen the next day. It happens every evening at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. What's also really cool about them is they're recorded. So what's really also good is he leaves his markings up and he goes back the next day, and then he shows you the results of what he marked up. Now, I know there's some people that have been really impressed with that part of it. He's an extremely great trainer and very, very effective. We also have 3 live trading sessions a day, 8 a.m. Eastern Time, 9 p.m. Eastern Time, and 2 a.m. Eastern Time, and those are based on the different markets that are open. We have professional traders that come on, will show you what they're looking at, markup charts in front of you, and gives you another idea. Now, the greatest thing that I've probably learned about this is Forex trading is personal style. And what I mean by that is there's no way that 2 people are even going to be close to being the same kind of trader. This is personal, right? You can be extremely conservative and take your time step by step by step, and you can become good with practice, right? Riding a bike, right? You have to get on that bike with training wheels and you ride that thing around for 3 months till you finally figure it out, or your parents see that you don't need the training wheels anymore because you're technically not riding on the training wheels. Now you can take the training wheels off and you can actually balance the bike, right? Well, that could take a couple months, take a few months. Our team is committed. We are in this for the long haul. I did this myself to make a commitment for 12 months to learn this. No matter what, if I never sponsored a single person, that's what I was going to do. My partner in crime, Tara, over here, is someone that I've worked with before a long time in my life in different businesses. And we've always been looking for something like this. And she's always told me, when you find it, let me know. And I had to let her know. So I did. We were doing it. We found out that the value is so good that we had to share with other people, because we do know that there's other people that need this right now. Again, it's not for any one particular reason. It could be a reason that they want to quit their job. Maybe their retirement funds aren't enough for them to live a comfortable retirement. And if they can, find a way to make a couple $1,000s a month right now on top of their retirement funds, it's going to give them a much more comfortable retirement, right? My plan was for retirement. I have a great job. I make great money. I love what I do. But I've had a couple hiccups in my life and basically lost everything, so I have no retirement funds. This is my retirement plan right here. So, but the other thing, again, I'm going to go back to our team. And I really like this because I'm going to be honest with you, we're going to have a little team meeting afterwards on something that some of our team members have found we want to share with our team. Again, a little bit of secret sauce. You want to call it the icing on the cake, because see, we're actively trading. We're not just here to try to get you to come and join us so that we can make commissions from you. That's not at all what Team Phoenix is about. Team Phoenix is about making sure that people that join us want to learn how to trade, because that's what we're really focusing on. We know and we've seen the possibilities. We've seen that you can pretty much write your own check depending on how serious you take this and how much time you put into it and what you do to commit yourself to make that happen. But that's the thing. We have a great team. We're very supportive. And like I said, we're literally going to have a meeting after this is over. We're going to meet about 15 minutes and we're going to show some secret things that we found out ourselves in the process of doing our process. Now, you join our team, you're going to get access to that as well. We have an active chat group and a very supportive team that will help you with anything that we can, including marketing if you want to do marketing. So with that, I want to bring out Tara. Tara, I know that you're babysitting today, and I think you've got, what, 17 kids in the house, or is it 22?
No, there's only about 5, but there's a huge age gap, and they're running all over the place, and the boys are trying to get some work done. So I'm sure they're waiting for me to get back because they're hearing "Daddy, Daddy, Daddy" all the way, right? So, but guys, just how Bart said, we were looking for this for a very long time. When our last company went under, we know what we're doing in marketing. We've built big teams. We've done very, very well, and we were the face of the last team. And when we decided to find something new, it wasn't about building a team. It wasn't that we didn't want to help people, but we really needed something that financially we can take our families to where we needed them to go. And when we did go through this training and stuff like that, it actually was me that sent a message to Bart and said, we have to build a team because we need to get this out, especially with what people are going through today. We're not here asking people to buy products. We're not here asking people to buy any kind of product that, you know what, really they can get away with not having it in their life. Okay. I'm not saying that those are bad companies. I'm not saying any of that, but there's a lot of families right now that are cutting back drastically, incredibly, as far as they possibly can, because they don't know where that next paycheck's going to come from. They don't know how long they're going to be in quarantine. They don't know, what the future is going to hold. So if you have any drive or any determination with getting your family and your life into a different place, you need to take the time to step up and take a look at what we have. $100 a month, guys, is nothing. We have college education here. We have unbelievable training that is here, walking you step by step through the markets that I know myself have always wanted to learn. When I was 25, prior to having my children, I looked into this. I spent thousands of dollars on a course and spent 4 days at a course trying to figure this out. And the information that I got, I never ever was able to build the financial security that I really wanted. I might have got a little here and a little there, but it definitely was not the education I needed to be able to take myself to the level I wanted it. So with what we have here, though, guys, like Bart was saying, you can be a day trader, you can be an intraday trader, you can be a long-term trader, or you can come in and you can get 20 pips and get the world out. You can be in a trade for 15 minutes. And the biggest thing is, and the coolest thing is all you need to do is walk through this step by step and learning one simple system. When you know that one simple system, you just up your lot sizes, and that means your paycheck can double, triple, quadruple, whatever your heart desires. So reach out to all these people that are on this call, whoever shared the information with you. And you know what? Take a leap of faith. If you have the drive and determination, you will make it happen. Commit yourself, because your life will change. So back to you, Bart.
Awesome. Yes. So you made some really good points, and you remind me of a couple of things. We have a couple of people in our group that basically this situation has basically changed their work situation to the point where they might actually never have a job again because of the type of work that they were in. Imagine that you were in a business where you were doing support or technical work for big groups of people, right? Imagine Comic-Con being one, right? Thousands of people go to San Diego for 4 days. They get in costumes, there's all kinds of presentations, all kinds of shows, and all this other stuff. And I know someone that worked in that field, and he just, let me know Comic-Con is not scheduled this year. Well, either as any of the other shows, or if you want to call them presentations, he did. Now, this is a man that traveled all over Europe and all over the United States. He was one of the best in the field. And he just, he's coming to the realization that maybe that's never going to come back. I mean, think about it like this. How many people own a restaurant that they've worked in for 25 years that maybe will not be able to actually make money because of how you're going to have to space people out? So that is something, and, again, this is not for everyone. I want to just make this really, really clear. There's people that this is not going to be their cup of tea. But if you want to have complete control of your finances, and you want to do something where you're not going to pay an arm and a leg, because I've paid a lot of money for this before. I also paid about $1,500 to join and get information on a program. And that's besides what I was paying on a monthly basis after that. This is $99. There is no upfront extra. There is not a $3,500 product package that gives you company volume. None of that is involved with this company at all. It's very straightforward, and I really love that about the company, that it is that good. Kevin, how you doing, man? I see you there in front of the fireplace.
Yeah, I'm doing okay. How you doing?
Awesome, buddy.
I want to show you something. I just got my station all set up here. If I can see it on, if you can see it on my phone.
Oh yeah, man.
I'm taking this serious because I was trading upstairs. I was trading on my phone. I was trading downstairs. I'm like, okay, this got to stop. I got to get organized and take this serious and settle in. So I've been in almost 2 months. I think it is, and I'm really enjoying it. And just want to suggest to anybody watching, check it out. You're not going to know until you look at it. Try a demo account, see what you think, do the training, and just jump in. That's what I did.
Yeah, so, I mean, Kevin, I wanted to bring you on as well because I noticed this week we're all connected on Facebook, these people right here, because we have to be friends to be in our group chat. But the thing is, what I've noticed you is you putting out some neat posts this week on the pips that you've been getting. This is a live account that you're earning money in, correct?
Yeah, there's I've been playing with a demo account. I'll tell you about that one. I have a small account where I'm taking my more conservative trades. And I'm doing quite well with that one. And I got a demo account of $5,000, and I was trading this pair the other day. I mean, I was showing you, Bart, wasn't I? I was pulling $300 in about 10 minutes in some trades. This market was going up. I don't know how many pips, and I'd just get in. I would watch it on the minute, and it would just boom. I would sell or buy whatever it was, close the trade. $345 was one of them. Like, I mean, where can you get that kind of profit?
Yeah.
Out of a market. I mean, the lot size was like 2 or something. But imagine
that's what's so beautiful, right?
Imagine when we get our accounts to that point where we can take those big trades.
Yeah.
Right now we're playing with small amounts.
Yeah.
But the possibilities it's crazy.
Yeah, and I love you saying that too, because we did have a trainer that was doing a live session. One of my favorite guys is very cool, extremely calm, very professional. I mean, the guy trades only 2 pairs ever, right? It doesn't trade any other pairs at all. He found what he's comfortable in. They have a term for it. It's called marry your pair. It means you watch a pair all the time. This is what I'm doing right now. I've got 3 pairs. I'm constantly having my eyeballs on. It's in my head. It's in my sleep. I wake up the next day. I can see my markings, and I know what's happening and know what to expect, right? But, he made like $3,500 while he was giving a class on 1 pair in an hour and a half, okay? Now that, again, disclaimer, you're only going to make the money that you're going to make by the skill that you learn, and your risk tolerance is up to you. No one's sitting there telling you to do anything at all. Now, obviously, he has a very large account that he's trading with, guys. He doesn't have a $100 account that makes $3,500, right? This is a whole different stratosphere. We are months away from that. We are going to get there at some point, but we're months away from that right now. But I love what Kevin said. He's got 2 different accounts. He has a demo account that he can play super aggressive with. So when he gets to that level, he has practice. And he has a real account that he's actually done very well with this week on his conservative account that he's doing his, you want to call it real trading right now, or the at level trading at this point, which is excellent. I love to see that and know that you must have had that aha moment. Miguel, man, how you doing up there in Quebec? I know you took a great bike ride today, and good to see you.
It was amazing. Yep, just like I'm living life right now and enjoying. But yes, so still learning, and again, every day I'm learning something new. I know how the market works. I can predict more where the market is going, even though I will never know where the market is going. But I can get ready for the market. So that was the biggest mistake for myself, is that I would know this is definitely going down, which you shouldn't say that because nobody knows where the market is going. But you can trap the price, and by trapping the price, which you're going to learn eventually in one of those education videos, you're going to know when to enter. And this is by far the best education that I have so far in Forex. And I've been doing this for 3 years, and not so, I would say I was not really profitable, because I thought I would know everything, but you never know everything because we're using the same indicators. And if we don't play strategically, well, we're always going to be the same place. So it's time to step up. And, if you're serious about what you're doing right now and you want to, make a full-time living from the Forex, definitely go through the education, because you're going to have like hours and hours of like probably aha moments.
Yes, indeed. And, again, I love it when you guys say something because you remind me that of something I need to say in a presentation like this. I will say this as well. 2 different times I bought a bot. Okay, I paid for a bot. One was a subscription base after a big down payment, about $500, and I was paying about $90 a month for it. And it literally lasted about 90 days before the bot simply didn't work anymore, right? Because you sort of think that the market makers figure it out, that they're looking at your algorithm and go, oh, I know how to defeat that, right? So there's no such thing as a bot that's going to last, and it cannot adjust. It's not like AI. It just doesn't, you can't beat what is actually happening in the market. So the human touch is always better. And I will tell you right now, if you do have a bot and or it's working for you right now, I give you about 90 days before it's gone. So this is not a bot at all either. With that, Alan, how you doing, man? Great to have you here from the land down under.
Hi, Bart. Yeah. Can you hear me?
Yes, sir. Absolutely.
Cool. It's been a real amazing ride for the last few weeks. I'm probably about just shy of a month into this now, I think. I'm still using a demo. I'm a bit like Kevin. I've got a live account, but I'm using a demo account as well. So I'm testing a lot with that. I'm learning more than I've ever learned before about any market I've been involved with. Forex again in the past, like Bart, I had bots and things that never really worked for that long. I also got into crypto rather heavily, probably 3 or 4 years ago. And I've traded with that, but as I think some of us know, you really need a very large pot to make any sort of real significance in that. But for me, I wanted to try something new, being the age that I am now, having celebrated another birthday yesterday, with a young family. So I just wanted a bit of a nice nest egg for them moving forward. So, and I've got potential travel commitments as well, and I'm going to need that extra money. But I didn't want to just hand the reins over to somebody else. I didn't want to just have to rely on another company being there. And I think that's the important key as well, because if Tradera was to fold tomorrow, we've got a community within our own team, and we have the foundation education as well. So we can take this wherever we want it and hold ourselves accountable in the team environment that we've set up. So what we've got is quite special. And I look forward to working with you all as we move forward in this project. And yeah, let's just rock this.
Wow. I mean, great point. I love that point too, because I know that, if you've been around the network marketing world for a while, there's only been a few companies that have the legs to stand for forever, if you want to call it. There's only been a couple, I think, that are still around from when I was very young. And, one is a gigantic name that sells soap, right? So, but things happen, and that's the one thing about this company. Again, we're not overly invested and spend a ton of money to be part of this. We didn't buy upgraded packages and all kinds of credit. What we do is we spend $99 a month, and if God forbid this is not here in a year, well, we're still going to be here. Our team will be here. We'll still be trading, and we'll be teaching each other things that we're learning ourselves. And exactly what's going on right now, which is literally what's going on right now. We are literally at that point, because we have people in different they've been in longer, and some people shorter than others. So we have people that have been longer and have, if you want to call it, made the mistakes and the pitfalls. We can teach from the things that we've learned. So, and that's what we're doing. And literally, we're going to be doing that today. But listen, so what we're inviting you to do is to reach out to anyone that has shared this with you. They will be able to share information with you and tell you how to get access to us. We are open to do 3-way calls for people. If you want to talk to any one of us personally, we'd be glad to do that with you as well. We're very good at doing Zooms. We do them constantly, even with our own groups. And I want to say one more thing. Like I said, I do know one thing about our team in particular, as compared to other groups, and even in this same company, is that I saw a post the other day from someone that was brought into the company and didn't have any kind of support. I mean, literally, the sponsor, she doesn't know the sponsor, and there's no one to help her, right? And that's hard when you're, think about this. You're not going to be by yourself with us. Okay. You're going to ask a question. We're going to give you an answer. We're going to try to get with you. We're going to try to show you what we can show you so we can help you along, but you're not going to be out there on your own trying to do this yourself. And I think that that's important because the support system is important. This is not like, okay, I learned how to make bread and I'm done. Now I can make any kind of bread on the planet. I'm learning how to trade. And this is a skill set that once you have, it is your financial security that you're dealing with, right? So you have to take it seriously. And, again, you have to commit some time to it. And once you do, and you do have enough practice, it'll pay you back. And I think it'll pay you back in many, many times, tenfold, whatever you're putting into it. I wish I had learned this a long time ago. I wish I had never wasted my time and money with some of the other things I've done before in the same field that we're doing now. Nothing's come close to the training I'm seeing in this situation at all. And it couldn't be better than that. So with that, guys, I think I want to end it because that's right at right under 40 minutes. And I think that's a very sweet spot to be at. Again, please get back with whoever shared this with you. And we do these every Saturday. And if we need to, at some point, we'll be doing them a couple times a week. And that way you'll have something to share with other people if you ever want to share with someone else. So with that, guys, we're going to say goodbye. And we're going to see you next Saturday. Bye-bye.